Welcome back. We got the fog out of here, ready to usher in these cooler temperatures, make it feel like December.
That's right. The cold front on our doorstep. I don't think mid-70s really screams December unless you're in like Florida, but we're not. So yeah, they're gonna get the cold front in here. It's kind of a drier cold front than what we're used to, but don't worry, there's a wet cold front on the 7-day forecast as well. I'll show you that here in just a moment. But first, look at those high clouds over downtown. A temperature up to 69. Winds today out of the west at 13 miles an hour. So noticing that at times through the afternoon. Here's a look at where things stand at the moment. 70 in Warner Robins, 66 over in Bleckley County, 61 down in McRae. That's where the cloud cover is actually a little thicker. We haven't been able to warm up quite as much. 63 over in Swainsboro, 64 in Vidalia, and 65 down in Rochelle this afternoon. The radar picture is quiet, and it is going to remain quiet despite the cold front about to move through. This is the front down here that brought all the rain over the course of the past 48 to 72 hours or so. Now this is going to be the cold front to finally clear us out. High pressure back over Oklahoma and Texas going to slide in behind it and keep us quiet here in the days to come. So going to get the high clouds on out of here later on tonight after temperatures hang around in the 60s, maybe even touching 70 for a while. Waking up tomorrow morning with upper 40s and low 30s. In fact, I think we get down to 39 here in Macon before we get back closer to 60 tomorrow afternoon. And then the real cold stuff begins to move in by the time we get to Wednesday and Thursday morning. So something similar for Wednesday morning, but then Thursday morning down to about 30 degrees. That will be the coldest point here over the next few days. On into the weekend, going to remain dry for Thursday, on into Friday, and I think we remain dry for most of Saturday as well. But you look off to the west, do a little critical thinking and see a great big green blob over there and see it moving this way. That means rain's going to be coming through. But there are two different scenarios here. The GFS is a little faster with this, moving all of this through really during the overnight there on Saturday. The Europeans bringing this in early Sunday morning and then keeping it around through most of Sunday afternoon. Now, generally speaking, I would tend to side with the GFS. I think it handled last week's system fairly better than the European model, but I don't think either did great. So we'll watch it through the weekend, but as things stand now, I am expecting Saturday through the day to be dry, and the earliest chance of rain comes Saturday night after sunset. So everything that was rescheduled for next Saturday, I'm still thinking looks okay. And that includes all the Christmas parades we're going to have here in Central Georgia, all the ones originally scheduled for this upcoming weekend and all the ones newly scheduled for this upcoming weekend. 50s here in Central Georgia with partly cloudy skies. At least that's if the parades are during the mornings, which most of them are. Thinking about putting up the lights here over the next couple of days? I think you got great weather for it. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, green lights across the board. And we'll keep that going for Thursday and Friday as well. Speaking of which, Hanukkah begins on Thursday. Looking for a high temperature of 58 there. That's the morning. I think we get down to 30. And then begin a new warming trend into the weekend, back close to 70 by the time we get to Saturday. Again, that Saturday rain chance is really going to pick up through the overnight hours on into Sunday and then last probably through Sunday morning.